It's time to get wicked. Two and a half years down, 37 and a half to go.
You have a big nose. Marty, someone is here to see you.
My name isn't Marty. That's my last name. Zack is my first name.
Do I look like I care?
And do I look like I care if you care? Who would be here to visit me anyways?
Hi, Zack.
Sipkonda. What are you doing here? I haven't seen you in over a year.
I am here as your lawyer.
You are not a lawyer.
Actually, I am. Your court hearing was shown on 25 different news programs, and so several law schools reached out to me and said they were impressed with my performance as a lawyer. I had 6 different law schools offer me a spot in a 5-year law program. One school in particular had a law program that was only 2 years. So I accepted that one and graduated earlier this year, which makes me a lawyer.
You have to be joking. You are the reason I was put here in the first place.
Actually, you are the reason you are here. Murdering 15 people has its consequences.
Yes, and as my lawyer, it was your job to show the judge why I was innocent, and you didn't do that at all. You told the judge that I was completely guilty.
How do I prove something that isn't true?
Why are you even here anyways?
I have spent the last 2.5 years negotiating with the court on a fair amount of money for your bail. We have finally come to an agreement.
Wait, seriously?
Yes. However, it's a lot of money.
How much exactly?
$15 million.
Where on earth are you going to get that much money?
Well, luckily I have made a nice bit of money over the last couple years working as a lawyer. I can cover about 1.3 million.
Well, thanks. I do appreciate that. But that still leaves $13.7 million.
I am going to go talk to your wife. Maybe she can help.
There is no way Jess has that kind of money. Especially since she bought the Gorlevo Cafe.
True. But maybe she knows someone rich.
Alright, see what you can do.
I'll be back soon.
Hello, how may I help you?
Can I speak to the owner, please? It's urgent.
All right, give me a second. Jess, some guy with a blonde afro and a black mustache is requesting to see you. Sipkonda. I'll be out in a minute. She will be right out.
Thank you.
Sipkonda, it is great to see you. Please have a seat. What brings you by?
I was just visiting Zack.
Oh, how nice.
I think I have a way to get him out of prison.
Wait, what?
This morning, a price was agreed to get Zack released from jail.
No way, that's awesome.
It's not that awesome. Wait until you hear the price.
$500,000.
Not quite. 15 million.
Sipkonda, how on earth are we supposed to come up with that?
Do you happen to know anyone who has that kind of money?
Yeah, I'll just call my friends who have millions of dollars lying around. Wait, I actually do know someone who won over $600 million in the lottery last week.
Great! What's their name and address?
His name is Carl Johnson.
Can I help you?
Are you Carl Johnson?
Yes. Who are you and what do you want?
I understand you won the lottery last week.
How is this any of your business?
I need $13.7 million. 15 million preferably.
Why would I give that much money to a random stranger?
To get Jess Marty's husband released from prison.
What? You know Jess?
Yes. Her husband and I are good friends, and I need $15 million to get him released from prison. Jess said I could try asking you.
Well, why didn't you just say that you knew Jess? I will write you a check.
Thank you so much. I will pay you back as soon as I can.
You're back.
Yes, and with some good news. I managed to get my hands on a check for $15 million.
What? How?
Jess happens to know someone who won the lottery last week. I convinced him to help me out. So I have called a bail hearing which takes place tomorrow. You will be there and I will be representing you. If the court approves, then you will be officially released from prison.
Yes! Thank you so much, Subkanda.
It's my job.
I'm terrified for this. The last time we were here, you completely threw me under the bus.
I promise you, I am not going to do that this time.
Alright, Mr. Subkanda. I understand you called this hearing regarding Zack Marty, who has been in prison for the last 2.5 years. A bail price was agreed yesterday of $15 million. Were you able to obtain that much to get Zack released from jail?
Yes, Your Honor. I have a check here for $15 million to pay for Zack's bail.
Hand it over. Looks good to me. Mr. Subkanda, we will prepare for your client's release immediately. Yes! Thank you so much, Subkanda. I appreciate this so much.
No worries. I will inform Jess.
Subkanda, were you able to get Zack released?
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Hi, honey.
Oh my goodness. Zack, you're out of prison. Subkanda, thank you so much.
Well, most of it was you. You pointed me in the right direction.
I'm just so happy to have you home, honey.
I'm happy to be home. To think I still had another 37 years in that cell.
Well, thankfully that won't have to happen.
I'm going to head out for a bit and do some job hunting.
You know I can just give you a management position at the Gorlevo Cafe, right?
I know that. But I'm going to use that as a last resort. There are some places that are hiring and offering $40 to $50 an hour.
Okay, dear.
Can I help you? Hi, I'd like to apply for a job here. Sorry, I'm not hiring serial killers. You actually recognize me? Of course I do. Your nose is massive.
Ah, it's so nice to have my husband home. Can I help you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I am here for one reason. Jess, you made that way too easy.
So, any luck on getting a job?
No. I applied to 7 places and none looked promising.
Well, I'm sure Jess would give you a job here.
She said she would. But I shouldn't have to rely on my wife to get me a job. I am capable of doing that on my own. Zack Marty? Can I help you, officer? Yes. I am sorry to tell you this. There has been a shooting at your house, and your wife is the victim. What? She has been taken to the hospital of pain. No.
I'll head down to the police station and see if I can help find who did this.
Okay, I am going to the hospital. Excuse me, my wife has been brought in with a gunshot wound. I need to know if she is alright.
They are working on her now, but I should inform you she was shot 6 times, not just once.
6?
Yes. It's the number that comes after 5 and before 7.
I know that, you brat. How can she have been shot 6 times?
Well, the shooter must have pulled the trigger that many times. That's the only logical conclusion I have.
I want to see my wife.
Well, you can't. She is in surgery. Go sit down and we will inform you when the surgery is over.
Fine.
Any word on how Jess is doing?
No. She is in surgery now. Did you happen to find who did this?
No, but the Gorlevo Police Department is doing everything they can.
Zack. How is she, doctor? Tell me. We did everything we could. There were 6 bullets that did too much damage to her. I'm so incredibly sorry. Jess has died. No!
Dang.
I can't believe it. My precious Jess. Dead. After 2.5 years we couldn't be together. Now she is gone forever.
I'm so sorry, Zack.
I will find out who did this and kill them myself.
Hold on a second. You've only been out of prison for a week? You don't want to go right back in.
True point, but it will be worth it. I will find this wicked psycho and make him pay for killing my beautiful wife.